Unbelievable.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. This is the first time that we've ever had to deal with something like this.
Is it, though? Is this the first time Nico has worked some sort of scheme out on us? And our fans, more importantly?
No, we should have seen it coming when he invited us over to the fight party, and he had zero food. He made us all chip in. We all were doing the math, and we're like, are you making a profit on us showing up to your house to watch a fight?
2021.
Yeah.
2021. He charged us double what the actual cost of the UFC pay-per-view was so that he could put some money in his little Neeksy pockets, which money, of course, later went to booze.
Correct.
But now, Leo, he's working out on the fans.
Oh, he sure is.
If only he would work out in general.
That'd be good. Maybe he'd be thinking straight. Maybe he wouldn't make these decisions.
Do you think this is due to a buildup in body fat and lactic acid, or maybe not lactic? Lactic acid comes when you do work out.
You're right. No, I think he is. His blood sugar, because of his alcohol consumption, is really high.
Yeah,
and it's just taken away. And he doesn't get enough sleep because he sleeps drunk. So he's not getting good REM sleep. He's not getting good deep sleep.
It's too bad there's not like a DUI checkpoint for sleeping drunk.
There should be.
We should send Dino in with a breathalyzer at 4 a.m. into Castle Neeks.
That could be his new gig,
especially on shooting nights, the night before shoots.
Right.
So that we know 'twas the night before a Danny Mullen shoot, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Oh, wait, Nico's making himself a cocktail.
That's right, dude.
Always.
You might be wondering, what are we talking about? Well, Nico thought it'd be a good idea to start a merch venture.
Oh,
and you guys
it hurts just to have you say it.
I'm sorry, I know. And it was a really cool design. Dr. Nico and Mr. Hyde? Nico's,
Yeah,
that's the idea.
It's a play on Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where there's sober Nico and drunk Neeks.
Yeah. But I've been getting some DMs from some
college girls?
Well, I wish, but no. College-age boys, though, that are purchasing these shirts from Nico.
Me? Oh, okay.
No, none of that yet. I'm not that desperate yet. I will be, though, soon.
Yeah.
But no, the college-age boys are giving me hell in the DMs. Like, when is Nico?
They're coming at Papa Leo over this.
And I'm like, I'm not in charge of the merch. I don't know when Nico's going to send you the Dr. Neeks shirt. I don't know. I don't even know if they exist. I've never seen one in person.
So we are getting, I've had people doxing my address over this. I had somebody call my dad in my dad's vacation house and threatened to mail him anthrax over the absence of a Nico t-shirt in a fan's mailbox.
We always said when it starts leaking over into the families, this is when we have to put a stop to it.
This is not okay. Okay, right. I am not a spy. I am not a high-profile politician. I do not want to live a life where I'm constantly looking over my shoulder for assassins.
Right.
But Nico is putting us into this life by fucking over the fans when it comes to merch.
Correct.
We got it out of him. Yeah. You remember the alley. You remember that we had to use some fisticuffs. We got it out of him, though, what the scheme is.
We got it out of him, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make an announcement. If you're wondering when you're getting your merch from Nico, Never. He's never going to give you a shirt that he promised you. Did you Venmo him money? Well, kiss that money goodbye.
You would have been better suited sliding it into the slot of a sewer grate.
Yes.
That would have been a better investment.
It might have somehow ended up benefiting you because you are not getting your merch. It's not going to arrive in the mail. It's not going to be here in time for Christmas. Nope. That's for sure.
Nope. Old Saint Nick is going to be perhaps dropping some things down your chimney. Well, in our fans' case, coal, maybe a bowel movement. No Nico shirt.
No. It's unfortunate. And you would think, like, why would someone scam the fans? Is this going to be as big as some of the scams we've seen YouTubers pull? I mean, I think this might be
Logan Paul status. This might be.
I don't want to say it, but
CoffeeZilla's going to come after us, dude.
Dude, we don't need that kind of heat.
We don't need that kind of heat.
We don't need that kind of heat
before Christmas,
right?
I was the only heat I want is from an open fire in my living room on the bear rug.
Yeah, not.
Nico said this. He said that. First of all, he got the design made probably on Fiverr. I have no idea.
Who knows who made that design? I think it was free. A fan that might have had, a good illustration in class gave it over to us, something like that.
Nico only thinks things through as far as, hey, once the fans send me money for a design, that's in his mind, that's the end of the merchandise equation.
Right.
He has money. RDR is in the house wearing his customary mankini. He's got a Green Bay Packers cheese head on. Wow. He's got his dab rig. He looks great. Is Big Che Guevara with you, Rat Dick? He's coming up the stairs. It takes him about 3 times as long as the typical man. We also hear that Big Che Guevara is going to have a diabetes-related amputation soon. But let's get back to the Nico story really quickly.
Because this is big.
So Nico tells us that, the fans sent me money for the shirt, and then I went to the printer, and I went to the post office, and I realized it was going to cost me like $50 to send every shirt that I only made $25 for.
And then you know how he listens to his pod, so he's all of a sudden he's like, it's an infrastructure problem. It's not really my fault. I mean, I didn't outsource the right stuff. It's just I got to fix the infrastructure of my business.
So this is, he starts throwing around Shark Tank buzzwords.
Right, exactly. And we're like, what?
He's like, it's B2C. It's not B2B. I can't do anything right now. Not at least until Q1 of 2024.
We're like, Q1, dude. What? That's in 6 months, dude. What are you talking about?
This is in all, it's in, Q1 is in less than a month.
Like 3 months or
no, Q1 is in about
January?
20 days. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Q1 starts at the first.
Oh, it starts in the first. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Austin, look that up because there's always a chance I make a huge fool of myself correcting Leo, and that's embarrassing.
No.
Rarely. Usually I'm right, but sometimes.
Okay, sometimes.
But Nico, this is exactly what he said without any kind of exaggeration. He said, and it was kind of like resentful too. He's like, yeah, dude, I sent like a couple of shirts at a loss, but for the rest of them, fuck that, dude. I don't have like $100 to spend right now to send out like these shirts.
Yeah, it's going to come out of my pocket, and I can't do it. I was like, you sold the shirts. You got to fulfill the orders, Nico.
His attitude was sort of like resentful of the fans. Like, fuck them. I'm not going to spend a couple $100 right now to mail out the remaining 10 shirts. And he's got no timeline, no plan in place. He gets paid a very healthy salary for a part-time job. A very healthy salary.
Yes.
Money should not be the object here. But I think it's funny. His wallet, it's almost as if there's a wormhole to the local bar at the bottom of his wallet.
Yeah, the local bar, the local, brunch spot that's happening. We all know what he does on Sundays.
His bank account just empties into the local liquor store. Yeah. It's like they have, sometimes like when the IRS is like, hey, fucker, you haven't, like they just take money out of your account. There's like a lien against you. The local 7-Eleven has that on Nico Villacresis.
Oh, yeah. He has like something I've never even heard of before, but he subscribes to local liquor stores and he gives a certain amount of money up front to get like a discount.
Yeah.
So he's got a subscription.
We should say
local.
Up front right now, subscribe to our Patreon if you guys want a quality subscription.
Videos.
Oh, yeah. We got some crazy videos, obviously, but no, we'll have some crazy guests and we go wild on the pod. So
the Patreon pod.
On the Patreon pod.
Link down below.
Link down below.
Extra episode every week. Extra episode every week.
It's been growing. Let's keep it growing.
Latest one, I pulled out my penis and they painted it. If that's something you want to see.
That was that's my Patreon, right, Dick? But we'll continue. So we'll call Nico.
Yeah, let's call him real quick.
I don't really know. I mean, there might not be any use in calling him, to be honest, Leo, because the explanation that we're going to fish out of him right now, it's not going to be any more satisfying than the one that we just provided the fans.
Should I get naked? Just my
Well, we're calling him audio, so I'm not sure what you getting naked is going to accomplish.
Just for you guys.
We're going to have you get naked soon.
Okay, I'm getting ready.
We got a guest for you coming.
We do have a guest that you might be able to Robin flies it down.
Well, I could be naked the whole time. I'm mankini if that's something you want,
If that's something Austin wants. Austin, do you want Rat Dick's ass on your couch?
Not really.